What's going on, guys? We're going to cover today's Black Friday price action. Now, not a lot of volume, okay? Not a lot of market participants trading today. That's what really caused the big influx in green candles off the open. Now, it turned out, for those of you guys who did trade, it turned out to be a pretty nice little day. I know there was a handful of people inside of Evolution Traders who actually traded today, and some of you guys made some really good cash. Now, for me personally, I only took two very small trades. I did make about $300 and just locked up the account. I kind of knew going into today, it wasn't a day that I wanted to sit around all day and trade. Again, we're coming off of the turkey holiday hangover, so we're not looking to kind of erase everything that we've done this month for the sake of trading today, right? I've got some, things that I kind of live by as a trader, and it's Fridays. I take my foot off the gas pedal. It's also holiday weeks. I'll take my foot off the gas pedal. I'm not looking to make my month's P&L on one day, right? And I think that that's what a lot of traders get into trouble with, is they approach every single day, regardless of what market cycle we're in, what day it is, what news events are going on. They treat every single day as if every single day is the same, and they're going to make a crap ton of money every single day. And it's just not that way. Now, again, you could have caught this long this morning and made fantastic money. There was a point in time where this first hour candle, it was 100-point bounce, right? Like literally we were trading from slightly green to red to green, and then next thing you know, 50, 60, 70 points higher, like in the blink of an eye. And one thing that I was kind of noticing earlier in the session was, especially off the open, it wasn't a fluid open, meaning that there was not a lot of people protecting price on either direction. You were getting this Nasdaq with spreads of 4, 5, 8 points at a time. So instead of it moving tick by tick by tick or point by point by point, you were seeing things jump 4 points, 5 points, 8 points, 10 points, 12 points back down to scratch and then back up. So very difficult to kind of manage a tight stop loss on big size. Again, the only way that that could have been done is by taking a super small, right? A super small take profit. And because of the spread, allowing those take profits to get filled. Now, if you're a trader who's, giving yourself 10 points, 12 points worth of stop loss, but you're also looking for 15 points on either side of the direction, kind of like that one-to-one, maybe you ran into a little bit of stop out issues. But if you kind of bit the bullet and just kind of held long after off the open, you would have made some fantastic cash, because essentially we never even really pulled back until, way later in the day. We had 3 hours, almost 4 hours of just continuous straight up. Now, one thing that I was looking at, if we look at this from a technical analysis kind of point of view, was this morning, okay? Let me actually fix my drawing tool here. This morning, what I was looking at before the market opened was this sell-off, okay? So in pre-market, we had a little bit of a sell-off. The first thing that I wanted to tell myself is, where potentially can this bounce, okay? I know that going back to Wednesday's low, Tuesday's low, Monday's low, those would be areas to target to the downside if the market did continue to flush, but where potentially could this bounce? So as a day trader, you always want to make sure that you're prepared for both sides of the trade. I think sometimes there's a lot of people who get fixated on their bias, and they kind of marry that, oh, the market can only go down, it can only go higher. The market can do both in the same day. It can do one, in the day, trend in the day, and it can do nothing, right? Where it's just essentially going back and forth in a tight range. Now, when I looked at the 1 hour chart, I use the 1 hour chart because I'm a smaller time frame trader. Normally about 90% of my trades are taken on the 5-minute time frame. I'm looking for patterns and price action to set up on the 5-minute time frame to kind of get my entry. But what I'm kind of referencing a lot of the times is that 30-minute and 1 hour time frame to kind of get my bigger areas of supply and demand that I can play off of. And you're going to see here off the open, we swept this demand zone, which is a 200-day moving average. So I already know, just from my 12 years of experience trading, and trading equities, that typically when you get a better deal around the 50-day moving average, you get a great deal at the 200-day moving average. So if the market's going to bounce, the 200-day moving average might be a great spot. So once we swept the 200-day moving average, I zoomed out, I looked to the left of the chart, and I kind of noticed this bottoming out here that was right around the 200-day moving average. So what I was telling myself is that if we swept this 200-day moving average and quickly reclaimed it, like we remounted the 200, meaning getting back over it again, it might be a good opportunity to use that low of day as a definitive stop and then ride this back up into some of these upper supply zones. Now, again, some of those supply zones were 20,860. Another one at around 900, and then maybe, somewhere around 930. The market had other plans. The market obviously blew through all of those areas and continued up to a high price of 20,979. Now, it doesn't mean that you need to catch this whole move, but if you can catch a little piece of this, more than fantastic, right? Especially on a Friday, especially on a short holiday week, kind of get in, get green, and just, get out of the way and or not trade. So basically, what does this leave us with going into Monday? Well, if we look at the daily chart here, we've got an amazing pattern breaking out here, right? Now we pulled back, we kind of dead cat bounced here, a lot of distribution back and forth, a lot of wicks though on the downside, meaning that buyers are comfortable stepping in getting the Nasdaq to stay over this 50-day moving average, which is bullish. If you look at today's price action, you look at yesterday's, and you look at the days prior, you're going to start to notice this flat top here. So if we can start to really bust through 21,025, that's got an immediate reaction to 21,080, and anything over that, this can absolutely scream into all-time highs here at 21,340. And then I would be looking for 450 and then 738 as the next potential stop. So we are getting back into this upper channel. Again, that would be a great deviation move here if we were able to actually climb this in November, right? Maybe we do get that Santa Claus rally. And if we do, we've got a lot of potential to kind of play with here, 500, 600, 700 points of actual range that we can play. So going into next week, what I'm looking for is any continuation over today's highs. And then I'll start to look at the 27th of November, the 26th of November, and the 25th of November. If we can start to clear out this zone here, it's full risk on for the bulls. And I'll be looking for more of those long-sided trades. Again, I hope you guys all enjoyed your holiday. I hope you guys got to spend time with family, with friends, or hell, even by yourself and just got away from the charts a little bit. Take the weekend, kind of digest everything, do some chart work. Again, if you guys would like to join my room at Evolution Traders, that link is down in the description box below. I'm still offering, I got 4 slots left for all access 24 hours. So you guys can come in the room, kind of look around, see if it's something that might fit your trading style. And if it is, you guys can stick around and be ready to go before next week. If you guys need those Apex evaluation accounts, link also down in the description box below. You can just use the generic code of SAVE NOW. That's going to give you the best possible discount that Apex is currently offering. Just make sure you guys use the link that's down in my description box so I can get credit for it. Again, it's what really helps fuel and drive this channel. Every little bit helps. Helps me keep creating these videos for everyone because I really do enjoy them. I'll see everyone on the inside. Again, guys, enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.